Hachette Audio presents The Holocaust, A New History, written by Laurence Rees, read by Eric Vale. Prologue. To the Nazis, Freda Wineman's crime was simple. She was Jewish. In May 1944, at the age of 20, she was arrested in Saint-Étienne in France by collaborators belonging to the paramilitary milice. Together with her parents and her 3 brothers, she was taken first to the notorious holding camp at Drancy in the suburbs of Paris, and thence to Auschwitz-Birkenau in Nazi-occupied Poland. In early June 1944, the train carrying Freda, her family, and nearly 1,000 other Jews from France passed under the red brick guardhouse of Birkenau and down a railway line directly into the camp. As the doors of the freight wagon opened and they emerged into the light, Freda thought she had arrived in hell. The smell was awful. But Freda was still unaware of the true purpose of Birkenau. The place was huge and teeming with prisoners. Perhaps the new arrivals would all be put to work? As she and her family stood on the area by the side of the railway track known as the ramp, events took an unexpected turn. Prisoners from a special unit called the Sonderkommando, dressed in pajama-like uniforms, shouted out to the new arrivals, "Give the children to the older women!" As a consequence, Freda's mother was handed a baby by a young mother in her 20s. The Jews were told to form 2 lines on the ramp, men in one and women in another. Bewildered by what was happening, Freda joined the line for women, together with her mother, who was still holding the baby. When her mother reached the end of the queue, an SS doctor, Freda believes it was Dr. Mengele, told her to go with the baby to the right. Freda followed her mother, but then, she recalls, Mengele called me back and he said, "You go to the left." And I said, "No, I won't. I won't be separated from my mother." And he said in a most natural way, "Your mother, she will be looking after the children, and you will go with the young ones, that is, the younger adults." Freda couldn't understand why we were separated. I couldn't understand why they had to give the babies to older women. My mother was only 46 years old. I couldn't understand what was happening. It was too quick. It was all happening so fast. As Freda's mother walked away with the baby, her father and 3 brothers reached the end of their queue. All of them were told to stay together. But as they stood on the ramp, Freda's eldest brother, David, saw their mother moving off in another direction and thought that their youngest sibling, 13-year-old,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?